Hey everyone, Brody here, and I want to show you guys the 20 locations of the squirrels to get you the bright-eyed and bushy-tailed achievement for Trials Fusion. I realize people like my Trials Fusion videos, so I might as well show as much as I can show. So this would have been up earlier if I was able to find all 20 squirrels, but there was a few that are really bugging me. But now I found them, so here they are. So the first one's on Waterworks. You want to back up this slanted hill like thing that you see. Go down this ladder like stairs, and then when you go back up you should see the no bike sign transform into a squirrel sign like right there. Another way you can do this is just back up all the way, fall off this platform entirely, and make sure while you're falling off you watch the sign. If the sign's not in your screen, I don't think it's gonna work. It should go be a no bike sign, and then when you go back and do it again it should change to a squirrel sign, and when you finish the map you will see your first squirrel right here. On to squirrel number 2, it's on the map Observatory. So, unless I state otherwise, you can fault as many times as you want before you get the squirrel. So, you want to come up this hill, and then you'll see this snail sign that says slow down. It should fall off, it shows squirrel. All you have to do is back up, fall down the hill, and just let the hill's momentum carry you all the way down. Make sure you don't fault because you'll have to go back down again. Second squirrel should be right there. Squirrel number 3 can be found on Cliffhanger, and this one is a bit more obvious than the other ones because what happens is if you're listening and you have the announcer still on, he should say there's an abundance of squirrels or something like that on Route 105. So Route 105 can be found after proceeding through the map up until here. Then all you have to do is hit that checkpoint. Remember, you can still fault, back all the way up, and then make sure you get your body. Your bike's optional, but you just want your body at least to be in the middle of the road. There should be like a minute-long cinematic, and then you will get your third squirrel. Also, keep in mind, if you do happen to miss the street, you can always just go back to the checkpoint, back up, and try again. Squirrel number 4 can be found at the beginning of the map Skier Ride. So what you want to do is hit this first checkpoint, just press B, go back, bail out into the gondola, and have it whisk you down the mountain. You'll find your fourth squirrel at the bottom of the mountain. Our lovely fifth squirrel can be found on the map Shear Pressure. So this one's a bit more complicated than the previous 4. So, just like the rest of them, you don't have to fault up until the point where you can't fault. And I'll tell you where that point is. So right here, what you want to do is you want to land on this hole with the lid, and the lid will burst and shoot you up in the air. And you want to bail out and try to get inside the hole at the far end of the map. The problem is here is that if you miss after launching yourself out of the lid won't be there again, and you're gonna have to restart and try again. Squirrel number 6 is also a really easy one. So what you have to do is just proceed through the map Skyscraper Showdown as you would normally, and then at the end of the map you should see the finish line, pretty clear as day, and then all you have to do is bail out. Doesn't matter where you land or how you aim it, as long as you bail out and pass the finish line, you'll be fine. Squirrel number 7 is on Park and Ride. So this is another one that's kind of close to the beginning of the map, however the cinematic is also long. You want to get your body, at least, your bike is also optional, inside this little square where it says no squirrels. Wait a few seconds and the cinematic will start, the no squirrel sign will become a squirrel sign, and your 7th squirrel will come right out and greet you. Now, on to squirrel number 8 is on Blimp My Ride, and this is probably the 3rd or 4th hardest squirrel to unlock. So what you want to do is back up all the way until you hit that red switch, make it green, drive forward and have at least your front wheel past the 4th set of lights, make the ramp green, back up all the way again up until past the spot where the red dot was, and you should see these triangle squirrel signs appear right there. What you need to do is you need to collect at least 35 of them and complete the race. No faults allowed. So another thing to keep in mind is that if you don't collect all 35, then you won't get the achievement. Not the achievement, you won't get the squirrel, sorry. And you won't get the challenge, because there's a challenge associated with the squirrel. So get 25, and that's not all. When you come to the end, what you want to do is, still without faulting, there should be a red light on this slanted area. You want to hit it with your back wheel and go all the way up, finish the race. Your squirrels will come up and greet you. Like squirrel number 4 on Ski Your Ride, squirrel number 9 on Marina Mania is pretty simple to get. All you have to do is go to the first checkpoint, jump down, back up into the wall, and bail out and launch yourself over the wall. Wait for a few seconds and you'll see the camera change. A light should turn on and your 9 squirrels right there, hopping up and down. Last but not least for this video, squirrel number 10 is on Road to Ruin, and the first one you'll get using your ATV. So what you want to do is proceed to the 3rd checkpoint, as I failed right there because I'm an idiot. So you want to proceed to your 3rd checkpoint, and then what you want to do is just bail backwards. Make sure your ATV does not come down with you because it's a no bike allowed zone. Your squirrel should show up. Go back to the checkpoint, drive this hill, and squirrel number 10 is right there to kill you off again. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2, which should be coming up in now. Alright, see you guys later.